If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks, divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college theme series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Luke. We've got a great show for you guys. It's happy hour. Guess what, though, Luke? We've got a new twist in happy hour.
What is it?
We are now putting up all of our breaks during happy hour. That means that Goats and Great series with 2 Tom Brady's, Brett Favre, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, and more, that could break this program. So we'll break Let's Ride for sure, the last Let's Ride box, and we'll drop a new authentic series for tonight's show. 1 spot to go there. We are also going to rip happy hour full-size, guys. We are taking down our happy hour full-size and jersey breaks as soon as we close up the ones that are almost full. So we'll leave the minis up because there's a bunch to go, but the remaining 3 to 4 helmets and jerseys in those series are going in another fun series, Luke. So looking forward to that. I'm fired up to pull some fire, Luke. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to do the Let's Ride, and then you get to drop a fresh series, the Bell Cow.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that for sure. So this happy hour stuff shows up the names of folks who are in there, but the Bell Cow is going to be great. It's as if, like, there's Bell Cows. I think Jerome Bettis is in that series.
Yes, sir.
What other running backs?
Got Marshall Faulk's in there.
Marshall Faulk.
Terrell Davis. OJ Hidden Headliner.
Ooh.
And there's other headliner names who aren't necessarily running backs.
I know there's like a Warren Moon in there I saw.
We got Warren Moon, Tua, Trayvon Walker, the first pick there.
Nice. That'll be a fun series. We'll get into that tonight. Tonight at 7, because we're going to get closed up the Let's Ride. We are going to chase every happy hour series. So the chase item of the day, normally we spin the wheel for happy hour. We do every happy hour series. And until we close up the happy hour minis, the minis are going to be the chase during happy hour going forward. So let us know, guys. Let us know what you want to play. Let us know what you want to have fun with. I've dropped in the live break page link. I will drop in the happy hour full size 1 to go. So you guys have every remaining box. I believe there's 5 full size helmets. One of them is Michael Vick, by the way. So I think it's an authentic. So you guys can get that possibly. Happy hour jerseys, only 4 boxes left. You guys can also get an OJ, not an OJ Simpson, Odell Beckham. So I'll drop Let's Ride in 1 to go. So it's going to be fun. It's just a typical Tuesday. Luke, you and I are going to be together during happy hour going forward on Tuesdays. So
Yes, sir.
let's see. The restream chat. The Facebook doesn't want to show up. So I got to pull up the YouTube video, make sure our Facebook customers are watching, make sure we know their comments and we know their box numbers.
I blame Zuckerberg.
That's right. It's his fault. It's a Facebook outage. Facebook outage. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Such a nice guy. We don't have any Facebook comments yet, but we'll get him soon, I imagine. We'll get him soon. Luke, I am very excited for all of the great series we have in the room. I know you mentioned that Bell Cow series. As soon as we close up the back-to-back minis, we'll have a new mini-series with names like LaDainian Tomlinson, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Eddie George. Josh Lasseter might lose his mind. So it's going to be really fun. We have a lot of really good stuff. I know Steven mentioned this, last night. When we started during football season, Steven and I last fall, we did have some sick stuff. But right now, we have probably the most cool stuff we've had in the room in a long time. Just being honest, we just got done with Let's Ride, which was, we're about to get done. We have one spot and 1 box left.
Uno mas.
The Goats and Greats, obviously, let me put this up for you guys to see. And we are breaking Goats and Greats this program. We are breaking this program. And it's not just the happy hour breaks. Any of the bigger names left in the Let's Ride series, asked Son of Capel. What's up, Chop? Long time no see. So actually, there is 1 helmet left. So it's a mystery box. We did pull all of the headliners. Last night, we did, not 2 nights ago, we did 15 boxes. I think something like 13 to 15 boxes chasing Brady. But we are going to have a new authentic series for the 7 p.m. show. And we are going to have another 6 series coming up. Let's knock off our dice roll, though. We need 6 or higher. Here we go. 4 and a 1. I've not seen Chop in the chat in a while. Welcome back. Let your dad know. Brand new authentic series dropping tonight. And we also have this insane series. This is a replica helmet series. All of these names are out there except for Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence did get pulled last night. But Luke, we have probably 4 of the 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time. Marino, Favre, Montana, Brady, times 2. There's also Patrick Mahomes, going to be hands down a top 10, if not top 5 quarterback by the time he's done. Russell Wilson, maybe not going to be top 10, but he won't be too far outside it. So you can make a case for 5 or 6 of the 10 greatest quarterbacks all available in that series. That is fantastic. So that is a huge, huge series tonight. The Goats and Greats. We have not pulled any of those big names other than Trevor Lawrence. So that's the one to play, Chop. We'll have new authentics tonight as well in that Bell Cow series. Josh Lasseter is a closet Raiders fan, says Chop. Okay. Pretty sure Josh is the biggest Titans fan I've ever heard of. Dude is Titan up all day, all night long.
Yeah, he's very consistent with his box number choices being Titans player numbers.
Yes, very much so. So we have 1 spot to go in the happy hour full size, 3 to go in the happy hour jerseys, and 3 to go in the happy hour minis. That's awesome, Chop. He did mention that he knew your dad. And, we love Josh Lasseter here. He has kept us up late at night. He comes in at 10 o'clock and starts spreading the money out. And we love you and your dad as well. So great folks being great friends. Josh is an awesome guy. So that's funny. We are now down to 2 spots in the happy hour minis, 1 in the happy hour full size, 3 in the happy hour jerseys. We are knocking off slots left and right, Luke. It's fantastic.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. We will rip those other series we have, guys, tonight as well during this happy hour show. Closet Raiders fan. We had a Howie Long come out of that Let's Ride series. I was like, that's cool. Good autograph. The Boomer Esiason. I know we're talking about the headliners, but there was some fantastic non-headliner hits.
Oh, definitely. It was every name that wasn't a headliner, it was top tiers kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
That's what we like to do with those Diamond series.
They were all amazing. There was not a bad hit in that series, Luke. They were all fantastic. So, Zach Barrick hopping in the room. Alex A., Joe G., Zach Frost, James Capel, Brent Roberts, Chris Reitmeyer, Gabriel Proto, all getting orders since last night's show. So thank you guys for populating the break page with your magic. So we will have at least 24 names in the Chase Wheel Spin, because we'll have the 8 folks from the Happy Hour full size, the 8 folks from the Happy Hour mini, and then the 8 from the Happy Hour jersey. And Luke, you don't have to post another Happy Hour jersey or another Happy Hour full size, because we're done with those. We're putting them back in inventory. Farewell tour. There's the Michael Vick out there in the full size with 5 boxes left, and there is an Odell Beckham Jr. out there in the Happy Hour jerseys with 4 boxes left. So those guys are going to get pulled today, or they're going into a fun little series we have, a little series of sort of like a multi-series type deal coming up, where we take certain things from one series, from another, mix it up, throw it in a pot, and something good comes out.
I want to call it the Inception series.
Inception. Okay, I like that.
We'll work around.
We'll work around it. That sounds fantastic. Inception. All right, another order coming in. And look at this. Reginald Tagliacott. Reggie closing out the happy hour full-size guys. Drop us a box number for the happy hour full size. Who's got a number? Who's got a number? Can't wait to rip some fire. So, happy hour full size. We've got Luke 11, 18, 26, 29, and 30. Guys, drop us one of those numbers. Otherwise, I'll let the randomizer pick our numbers for that. Last happy hour full size ever.
Bittersweet moment.
Bittersweet moment. The happy hour series have been fun, but it's obvious the customers love the more options. They see those 6 series that we've had lately. So we just decided, why don't we let them have those series during happy hour too? Instead of just limiting it to 3 series, everything is wide open during happy hour. So I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. If you guys drop me a box number, I am happy to honor it. Otherwise, a randomizer works for me. Randomizer works for me. I'm trying to think the Facebook comments don't show up on YouTube. So actually, I got to pull up Facebook to make sure no one's commenting on Facebook, Luke. Last time the YouTube was out, it's the Facebook this time. So
really,
I want to make sure that I am seeing the Facebook customers. Guys, our Restream Facebook isn't showing up. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. Don't ban us. So I want to make sure that I'm not missing any Facebook comments. Ultimate autographs. We're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, Luke. All over the place. All over the place.
Find us on the interwebs.
We're everywhere. And I wonder if Facebook is really down, because I don't see our stream on Facebook either. So that may be, we'll look into that after the show, but thanks, Facebook, Yeah, I didn't get a notification we're on Facebook, so I don't have to worry about that at least. So if you guys are Facebook customers, obviously you can't hear us.
Try MySpace.
Try MySpace. Try YouTube. Try all those options. I will get the happy hour full size list randomized though, guys. Again, guessing it's probably like a Facebook outage that tends to happen. No, we don't control the Facebook loop. Only Mark does.
That's Mark's job.
That's Mark's job. All right, dice roll that we had at the start of the program was 10. We put the randomizer up. We're going 10 clicks. Top box, happy hour, full size. The very last happy hour, full size box we're doing. 10 clicks, 8, 9, and 10. Box 29 is what we're going with. 29. I'll take the happy hour full size off the ticker altogether because that is toast. All she wrote. The headline of happy hour full size, Luke, was hands down the Kyler Murray Speed Flex in the last happy hour full size we did. It was insane. So that was probably the single coolest helmet I saw during the happy hour breaks. But we'll see all our helmets now during happy hour. So a little upgrade for you guys. All right, we got Neil, Robert, Jay, Chris, Joe, and Regimal. We're going to go 10 clicks for our divisions, and we'll knock out this happy hour full-size break. Randomizer's up. Let's go. Crazy how Josh and James are friends, two of the big dogs here. Fantastic people.
You guys know each other.
Yeah, how do you guys know each other? Chop, if you're still watching, or if James, your dad, is watching, let us know. I imagine they know through the Memorabilia community. It's such a great, great community. All right, 10 clicks. Neil Wilson up top in the NFC North, followed by Jake Cotton in the NFC South. We've got ourselves Robert Reeves in the NFC East, followed by Joe G, NFC West, Chris Reitmeyer, AFC North, Neil Wilson, AFC South, Reginald Tagliacott, AFC East, and then the AFC West is Joe G. Good luck, guys. Happy hour full size, second to last. No, the last break. Forget second to last break. It's the second to last box out of 30. We're in Virginia. He's in North Carolina. Met him with a few other times with guys that collect. Okay. It's awesome. Local collectors. He's a huge collector. He's won a lot of jerseys, and he has most full-size helmets of most NFL teams. Bob Boulay, though, 140 full-size helmets.
Does he?
140.
What a collection.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Chop, how much do you and your dad have? How many full-size helmets do you have? You might have Bob beat. Bob has 140. Larry's got about 80, he told us last night. So, someone's got a full-size helmet coming up here, though. Let's see who it is. You really want to know? I do. I would love to know. We got Broncos legend Rick Upchurch, ROF 14, 1970s and 80s all-decade team. Luke, when this guy retired, he was one of the greatest punt kick returner types. He had most of the records for return stuff. Devin Hester, other guys broken them since, but an absolute legend. Joe G, AFC West, congrats on the Rick Upchurch replica helmet. Chop saying over 300.
Wow.
That's insane. And a lot of those purchased here at Ultimate Autographs. I hope you guys are back for the fall. You and your dad were rocking out last football season. Welcome back. Have some more fun this football season. Congrats, Joe. 95% from UA. Fantastic. They know where to get their helmets.
Yep.
Fantastic. My living room and third bedroom are full. Needs a third bedroom. I know Richard Cox stores them in his closet, but Chop and James are ready to go. All right, Rick Upchurch. Bye-bye, happy hour full size. It's been nice. It's been real nice. Hey, Chop, we got one spot to go. Maybe you guys can add another full-size helmet. One spot to go, and let's ride. That is the last Let's Ride box in that series. Let's get it done. One spot to go, guys. We do have Luke just 3 to go in the last happy hour jersey, too.
Right there.
So that one is going to be hasta luego as well. Happy hour mini is 2 away, so we will, like I said, we'll add in at least 24 names to the Chase Wheel Spin during the happy hour show. We'll have a fresh, authentic break for tonight's 7 p.m. show. Unless something crazy happens, we don't close out that last spot. But if that happens, we'll drop it mid-show.
Yeah.
So we'll have the fresh, authentic break for sure tonight, Luke.
I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah, I don't. Can you imagine one spot to go, it just stays the whole show?
That'd be on you guys.
That'd be terrible. Last night in the second to last Let's Ride box, we pulled, in my opinion, the best autograph in memorabilia. It was Curtis Martin.
Ooh.
It was insane. It was a great-looking Jets helmet. I thought it was a Flash, but I think it was their standard helmet. That's how good the Jets standard helmet is. I always think of best standard helmets. I think of the Rams, but I forgot how good the Jets one was last night. So that was cool.
Yeah, that really bright green does pop on that Jet standard.
Oh, it's so nice. Like it feels like it's a Flash. It looks pretty similar to the Packers Flash.
It's right under the light there.
Yeah.
So I can see it.
Oh, it's so nice. It is so nice, guys. So let's close up. Let's ride. 1 spot to go. Let's close up the happy hour minis. 2 spots to go. Happy hour jerseys. 3 spots to go. So we do have an Odell Beckham Jr. jersey we have yet to pull. I think there's 4 jerseys left. There is a 1 in 4 chance you guys can hit the Odell Beckham Jr. jersey. The happy hour minis have some sick names in there. I know the GOAT receiver went, but Tua's out there on that beautiful Dolphins flash. Trayvon Diggs on that Cowboys flash. Joe Green on the Steelers eclipse. Darius or Shaquille Leonard is, the highest paid linebacker in the NFL. Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player. Josh Jacobs on that chrome. That bad boy is nasty. So we'll knock that off coming up. And then another break that we can knock off, like I said, is Let's Ride. 1 spot to go. In case you guys just hopped in, GOATs and Greats. We did 7 of these last night. We'll do a bunch more today, Luke. Patty Ice, maybe the best quarterback right now. Dan Marino, best quarterback of the 80s, early 90s. Brady, maybe the best ever. Brett Favre, maybe the best in the 90s. Randy Moss, some say the most talented receiver. I did say Marino best of the 80s and 90s, but actually that might be Montana. Those guys are competing. They're both in the series. It's going to be great. We have some other big names in here, Luke. J.J. Watt's in this series. Ray Lewis. Urlacher, Adams, Dickerson, Ramsey. A lot of huge names in that series. That's going to be wild, wild tonight. MLB trade deadline actually might be over, or it's about to be over. But the big news today, Juan Soto going to the Padres. Padres, when Tatis Jr. gets healthy, will have Juan Soto and Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado. They'll be contending in the National League, if not the World Series. That is fantastic for San Diego.
Definitely feel like coming out of the West there.
Yeah.
One of the teams in the World Series.
The Dodgers and Padres. The Mets are really good too. The Braves were there last year. Those are kind of the big contenders in the National League. I know the Yankees might be the favorite. It's crazy to think the Yankees haven't won since, I think, 2009. That's wild. So, that's a drought for the Yankees, at least. That is a drought.
Shipped out Gallo, didn't they?
They did. Yeah. They got so many riches, though. Like what I'm saying? Like, they got so many great players. It's like hard to put them all into play,
Yeah, Gallo, he was like hitting a $170.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
that's why he's like, you're not cutting it. So good. Hate the Yankees, says Zachariah. Go Tigers, Zachariah. Tigers Nation.
El Mago Baez is there now, right?
Yeah. I remember the Tigers were awesome when they had Verlander. Back in the day, that Scherzer at one point. Like, they had some pitchers.
Dontrell Willis.
The D-Train, Marlin legend. I remember Dontrell Willis. Boy, that's a name. He's actually a sportscaster. I think can't remember where he works for. He did last year, but I think he works for maybe Fox. He does some of the analysis, Dontrell.
Okay.
So, pretty cool. The little lefty, herky-jerky. Fantastic.
Big leg kick. Fun to watch.
Gotta love it. Who wants to do some breaks, guys? 3 spots to go in the happy hour jerseys. 2 to go in the happy hour mini. We have just 2 left in the hockey box. We can knock that out this show as well. But the one I definitely want to knock out is the Let's Ride. 1 spot to go in the Authentics, the last Let's Ride box. We get this bad boy done, we will drop a fresh Authentic series for tonight's show at 7. So, happy hour's got some changes for those folks just joining us. We are now breaking all series. So, folks aren't used to it, but we will break anything that feels that is our normal breaks that'll break during happy hour. And we are saying bye-bye to the happy hour full-size, happy hour jerseys. Don't want to crowd up the break page too much. We only have like 3 boxes or so left in each. So those will be going into another series. We will leave the happy hour minis out there, but we'll break those only during happy hour. So we don't have too many minis available at 7.
Yeah,
so,
I know what you mean with that. It gets a little cluttered sometimes.
It gets a little cluttered. Want to make sure the page isn't too cluttered, guys. Give you guys options, but make sure you guys are buying into stuff that's actually filling. That's what our customers want to see. Breaks that fill up. We are going to definitely rip the happy hour minis, 2 left. Happy hour jerseys, 3 left. And Let's Ride, 1 left. Those are 4 breaks we will get done this program, Luke. So if you guys are looking for breaks that will fill, happy hour jersey, happy hour mini, and Let's Ride. Those are breaks that will fill this program for sure. So let us know who wants to be the hero, who wants to close up those breaks, who wants to have a good time in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Had a lot of great nights in the last week. We had a massive week last week. One of the coolest things I've been a part of, the Brady Chase on Sunday. Things were selling out. Like we had like a double box break, $170. That stuff was selling out in like 4 to 5 minutes, Luke. It was like that.
They want Tom.
They want Tom, and Tom is out there ×2 in the Goats and Greats. Tom Brady ×2. We've got the first 20 out of 100 on the ticker, Luke. We will, minus the ones we've done, we'll drop in 10 more boxes for tonight's show. We'll bring in 10 more, 21 through 30 guys. Almost 1/3 of the series will be in the room tonight. Goats and Greats helmet series. So we will break this show if you guys want to get in. We do have an eBay break posted for that. So the way we're doing this is, Luke, we have that break is a typical divisional break every show, every day. However, Mondays, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights, we offer an eBay break where you can bid on your teams. And here's that link. Make sure you guys bid. That is closing here in the next couple hours. So get those bids in ASAP, guys. Get those bids in to eBay ASAP.
Let's close in an hour or so, but what closed now is Let's Ride, so that means we're going to rip that.
Okay, so we don't even need a box number. There's 1 left. It's 30. I'll take it off the ticker. Last Let's Ride. And we'll have a fresh Authentic series coming up, guys. Luke, only 426. How do you feel about just dropping it right now? We got the boxes in the back.
Yeah.
Let's do it right now. We'll drop that for this show.
Yep.
We'll make it even nicer for you guys. We'll do the last Let's Ride, and then you guys can get the new Authentic series this show.
What a deal.
What a deal. We got Chris Reitmeyer, Jeff Dickinson, James Capel, Joe Janice. Joe, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And Reginald Taglacod. Last box of Let's Ride. Got the Bell Cow series coming up. We refresh stuff, Luke. As soon as one type of series closes, Authentic closes, we post a new one right away.
So, do you want me to post this as a 4 p.m. break, you think? Or?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Why not? It doesn't hurt. You can change it. Folks hop in. At the very least, we can knock up a few slots and be ready for a break early in the 7 p.m.
Sounds like a plan to me. That is up on the site.
Perfect. 9 and 10 clicks. All right. We got James Capel's got the NFC North, NFC South up top there, followed by Reginald Taglacod, NFC East. Reggie tags. Jeff Dickinson out there in the NFC West. James got the AFC North, AFC South. Joe in the AFC East, and Chris Reitmeyer out there in the AFC West. That's right. Miss saying that. I will miss saying that. I did get a chance to watch that Russell Wilson video. Hilarious.
Yeah.
If you guys have not seen that video, check it out. It's worth a good laugh. Diamond helmets. Very last box in this series. New Authentics are going up. They're live probably already.
They're up.
They're up.
Adam.
What do we have here? This is something different. So John Riggins, I've actually only ever seen him on a Washington helmet. This is John Riggins on the Jets. Pro Football Hall of Fame running back. Played in the 70s and 80s, Super Bowl champion and MVP. Twice led the league in rushing touchdowns. NFL 19's all-decade team. I've never seen him on a Jets helmet. Usually see him on Washington. But this is the Jets helmet. And Luke, what variation is this?
That's the speed. It's just the throwback variation.
The speed throwback variation. That is the AFC East. And look at this. I think Joe won a single spot snipe in the last break. It's Joe again taking home a single spot snipe. John Riggins. Holy moly. Jacob, what's up, man? Jacob, we missed you in the breaks last night. Jacob, we are now breaking all of our series, not just happy hour, during the happy hour show. So, Jacob. I was like, where's Jacob last night? He's very new to the room, but he's already like a staple. Congrats, Joe. Joe's got himself 2 full-size helmets in the span of like 15 minutes. That's pretty cool.
That's how you want to do it.
Oh, it's done with 1 spot each. So obviously profiting big time. Taking names, taking notes. I was getting ready to say, because, the card comes out, I thought Reggie was going to win because it's NFC East, Washington. But it was actually Joe. So congratulations, Joe. On John Riggins. So happy hour, full size, done. Let's ride, done. Fresh Authentic series up. It's going to be fun. Next order of business, Luke, is knock out the happy hour jerseys. Then we knock out the back-to-back minis. And we have, fresh stuff everywhere.
Yes, we do.
We're rolling. We're rolling here at Ultimate Autographs. Fantastic week last week. A great start to the week this week. Having a lot of fun. Jacob, how are you? How are you, Jacob? Chris Reitmeyer. Did Chris already hop in the new Authentic series?
He did indeed.
He's ready. Chris Reitmeyer is ready. So let's show this bad boy off. Our brand new Authentic series, which we will happily rip during this program. The Bell Cow Authentic Helmet Series. Got some of the greatest running backs of all time. Some of the greatest running backs of all time. 1 second. Let me copy it in over here. Live break page. Bell Cow Authentic Series. Let's fill up the minis. 2 left. I agree. Big Yak. Absolutely. Let's get that knocked off for sure. All right, here we go. Bell Cow Authentic Series. Oh, my goodness. That Jerome Bettis flash just looks sexy. That is, wow, that looks really nice. One of the best running backs of all time, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Another one of the greatest ever, Marshall Faulk. He was a great runner, a great pass catcher. Terrell Davis rushed for more than 2,000 yards in a season. One of 8 to do it. We got some good quarterbacks in there. Tua, Warren Moon. On that retro Seahawks helmet.
Yeah, you don't see that throwback variation too much. I
That's
know
pretty
we've
cool.
seen them on a more recent version, but
And we got some good big guys up front. Warren Sapp and Trayvon Walker. He was the #1 overall pick this last season, so got a rookie, a fresh name. That is a fantastic series. The Bow Cow Platinum Helmet Series. O.J. Simpson, you mentioned, Luke, is also in this series. Michael Vick This is a name I haven't seen in the break room yet. We're talking Raiders legend Tim Brown.
Correct.
Tim Brown. That would be fantastic. So only a 35 box series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is like almost a 33% chance at hitting one of those names in that series.
Not bad.
So those are some fantastic odds, guys. Let's get that bell cow filled up. I would love to get at least one knocked out this program. So we can fill that bad boy up. We already knocked off 2 slots. We're moving. Big Yak wants to fill the happy hour minis. Let's go. Almost all headliners available in the happy hour minis, guys. Want to see the Tua, the Lawrence, the Diggs, the Mean Joe Green. Josh Jacobs on the chrome looks sweet.
Yes, it does.
So let's knock that bad boy off. 2 spots to go. I'll drop that in the chat for you guys. And I'll drop in the happy hour jerseys. 3 spots to go. Last happy hour jersey we are doing.
So many farewells.
So many
Let's
farewells.
Ride, the happy hour series.
You know what happens when there's farewells, Luke? That means fresh series are dropping. Great stuff coming up.
New beginnings.
New beginnings. I like that. Dropping wisdom, Luke. Dropping wisdom here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We will repost another happy hour mini, though. We're not saying bye to that one. Just
No,
yet.
no.
So we close it up. Happy hour mini is here to stay. The jerseys in full sizes, they're gone. Happy hour mini is here to stay. So let's go. Who else is out there in the chat? Who else wants to rip some boxes? Who else wants to have some fun? Who else wants to have some fun? I'm going to put the first 10 to start in the bell cow. I know we don't have them in the room, Luke. You can wait until we fill it up or whatever works for you. But I'll post the first 10 bell cow authentics. We'll start with the first 10 box numbers available. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, I didn't know until, like, my first job. Like, I'm a huge sports guy, but I never heard the term bell cow. And in, like, 2014, I heard it, and I was like, what's a bell cow? They're like, that's the running back. That's the guy that you give the ball to, you feed him. Like the Feed Me Jersey series.
Yep.
The bell cow. It's the same thing. So we don't have that many bell cows these days. It's, like, all about the passing game. But, like, Jerome Bettis, that's the guy that got fed a lot back in the day.
Yes, he did.
So
Give him
Marshall,
the ball.
yeah, Marshall Faulk probably should have been fed more, to be honest. But I guess when you're part of one of the greatest passing offenses out there with, you know, the greatest show on turf, and this is Faulk though on the Colts.
Yeah.
So that's his rookie years.
I think the inscription on there might even be Rookie of the Year. There's some sort of inscription.
All right,
I
let's
believe.
pull it up. Let's see if we can take a close peek. Tyson says, one day I win a Brady and Mahomes. You guys are great. Tyson, why not a Brett Favre as well? I think it says NFL OROY Offensive Rookie of the Year. 19, is that 99? What year was that?
94, does it say?
94. It almost looks like 94, but I felt like he didn't. Did he play 94? I guess he did probably. So good autograph too on the Marshall Faulk as well. So that is fantastic. Tyson, you can win Brady and Mahomes and Brett Favre in this series. Why not win 2 Bradys, a Brett Favre, and a Mahomes? They're all in the Goats and Greats. All of them are in there.
Got a chance.
Got a chance. Could win all of them. Appreciate the kind words, though, Tyson. Tyson saying we're awesome. Appreciate that, Tyson. You and all the customers who buy the break spots, you guys are the awesome ones, because without you, Luke and I would be, I don't want to say homeless, but we'd be jobless, you know. Jobless.
Usually one leads to the other.
Yeah, one leads to the other. It's a slow trek until that happens. So let's knock off some spots, guys. Let's knock off some spots. I think we can do a Goats and Greats this show with 5 spots to go. You know, all those names are out there. The only headlinered photo that has been pulled is Trevor Lawrence. So 100-box series, every NFL team is represented twice at least.
Yes.
So we've already had one Jaguar. We don't know what the other Jaguar is, but we've had a lot of good stuff coming out so far in that series. A lot more coming out this show, and the night show as well. So let me know, guys. And if Tyson doesn't win Brady or Mahomes in this series, chances are he's going to win it at some point because we just had a Tom Brady that was won on Sunday, and we have 2 Tom Bradys again. So what does that mean? Brady is constantly in the room.
Yeah.
He's out. Mahomes, we had him in the Patty Ice series, in the room a lot. So plenty of opportunities to win both of those guys. Plenty of opportunities here at Ultimate Autographs.
We've got what you want.
Just got to come and get it. Come and get it. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Speaking of coming and getting it, so all happy hour series are the chase, Luke. We have 8 names in there so far.
Yes, we do.
2 spots to go in the happy hour mini double box break. So imagine if you get 1 spot in that mini double box break, you can win 2 minis with that spot and the chase wheel spin. So I mean, I would hop in the happy hour mini right now. $40 a spot double box break, $26 a spot in the happy hour jerseys. We have just 4 left. 3 of those are going in back in the inventory. We don't want to crowd up the break page. We want to give you the normal breaks. So that is the last happy hour jersey we're doing. There is a 1 in 4 chance Odell Beckham Jr. comes out. He is still available in that series. So hop in, guys. Let's fill up the 2 happy hour breaks. Let's fill up goats and greats. And I would love to knock off the bell cow. Final Let's Ride box. Bob saying hello, Luke Kamen. This is something a little different. First time I've seen this guy. First time I've seen this helmet. And the first time I've seen this player on this team. Because John Riggins, normally a Washington hit. We had a John Riggins retro-looking Jets authentic. This is what was in the last Let's Ride box, Bob. That's pretty cool. I like that helmet.
Yeah, definitely. Something a little bit different.
That's the hit of the early show leader so far. I know Rick Upchurch was a solid hit, but this is the leader so far in the clubhouse.
I'd say so.
It could change, though. It could change. Imagine we do a Goats and Greats break, and we pull up one of those guys. I mean, we get Dan Marino, John Riggins, all of a sudden no longer leading.
Right.
You know, Patrick Mahomes, better. Brady, better. So we could do better. We could definitely do better. How do you feel about our nickname, Luke Kamen?
I think it works.
I think it works.
Yeah.
I think
I
it works.
don't have an issue with that.
Bob comes up with some good ones. Riggins started with the Jets. Yeah. There you go. Just like the Marshall Faulk is a Jets helmet. The Bettis is a Steeler helmet. I'd rather have him on the Steelers because he's so well known for them. But Bettis started on the Rams, and we have had Bettis Rams in here as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, kind of
I
interesting.
do remember those coming through. Those were cool.
Those were cool looking for
But
sure.
yeah, I prefer the Steelers for him.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we have, a Steelers flash in the new Bell Cow Authentics. Luke Kamen is better than Kamook. I agree, Bob.
Yeah, 100%.
Luke Kamen is better than Kamook. Kamook just sounds, I mean, Kamook is okay. It just sounds kind of funky. Luke Kamen just comes off like the tongue pretty well. So, there you go. Who wants to fill up some breaks, guys? Who wants to fill up some breaks during happy hour? We have 5 to go in that Goats and Greats series. We got 2 to go in the happy hour mini double box break. 3 in the happy hour jerseys. Those are all series we want to break this program.
You know how Bob always has his jokes and whatnot?
Sure.
I've got one for him today.
All right, hit him.
All right. Why does the Norwegian Navy have barcodes on the sides of their ships?
Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm presenting.
That's tough. I have no. There's no way about it or something.
Oh, yeah. That's an interesting way to go, but that's not it.
I figure that's not it. Bob might get stumped. Let us know, Bob. Bad news out of training camp for the Broncos today. Broncos receiver Tim Patrick suffers torn ACL and right knee, out for the season. He's kind of like their number 3 receiver, maybe number 4. So receiver depth going to hurt the Broncos. Padres getting Soto for Bell. Soto Bell for prospect call. So Juan Soto Huge get. Pair him with Machado and Tatis. Padres got a great shot to win. Eric Hosmer, former Padre, going to the Red Sox. Rejected the Nationals. I mean, makes sense.
Said no.
I'd rather play in Boston. So MLB trade deadline going down today. Dom Veluso has not popped in yet. Cannot wait to hear his opinion on this. The NFL strips the Dolphins of 2023 first-round pick. Fined Stephen Ross $1.5 million for tampering with Tom Brady and Sean Payton.
That's the first I'm seeing of that. That's interesting.
Didn't get any of those guys either, so that was like a lose-lose. Bob does have a guess, though, Luke. Maybe something about Scandinavian?
Yep, that's exactly what it is, so they can Scandinavian. Very, very good. Well done.
There's nothing gets past Bob, Luke.
Nope.
Nothing gets past Bob. He is on top of all of this stuff. Wow, that's funny. All right, guys, let's fill up some breaks. I do want to give a special shout out to all of the customers who've ordered today. That would be Jeff Dickinson, who just hopped in with a big order. All right, Jeff. Got 3 spots in the Goats and Greats. That should break this program. Now 2 to go. Reginald Taglicod, Chris Reitmeyer, Zach Barrick, Alex A., Joe G., Zach Frost, James Capel, Brent Roberts, all of those guys, Gabriel Cruteau, all those guys getting orders since last night. So we're rolling right now in happy hour. I think it's a new era in happy hour. I think the addition of our normal breaks in the happy hour is just going to give this show a massive boost. I know 7 p.m. is kind of like the prime time, but the happy hour show I think is going to be like back in the day. Like, I don't know if you've heard those concerts, like Britney Spears would go first, then NSYNC. Like, we want happy hour to be like Britney Spears, then the night show is NSYNC. Like, they're both like fantastic. Like, maybe one's a little bit better, but the other one's just getting that notoriety, just waiting to be like, you know, a fun time.
Waiting for their chance.
Waiting for their
That's
chance.
a big time.
Did not expect I'd make that reference, but that's what I've heard, that Britney Spears used to open for NSYNC. So there you go.
Interesting.
Interesting stuff. I know, Luke, you've got a band. You know all about, like, you know, someone, you'll be opening for someone big and then they'll open for you, you know?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. That's the plan. The new Authentic series is up, and it is called the Bell Cow Platinums Chop. Chop, thank you so much for asking. If you're watching on your screen, I'll put it up on the randomizer so you guys can take a look at this bad boy. I'll also drop the link in for the new Authentics. This is a 35-box series. So those headliners, Luke, there is 7 headliners. There is 7 out of 35. That's a 20% chance at a headliner in that series. So it is called the Bell Cow Platinum Helmet Series because we have some of the all-time great running backs. Terrell Davis, Jerome Bettis, Marshall Faulk. In my opinion, Luke, all 3 are top 10 running backs of all time.
You know, Falk, he was able to kind of be that dual threat before it was really a thing. You know,
Yeah, he made it popular.
Seasons where he's catching 60, 80 balls there in his prime. So
He's one of 3 guys to rush for 1,000 yards and get 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. So Roger Craig was the first, Marshall Faulk the second, Christian McCaffrey the third. So Warren Moon is also in that series, the great quarterback for, I was going to say the Seahawks, but also the Oilers, the Vikings, the CFL, all over the place. Tua, going to have a bright future this year. He's in that series. And we do have the Jaguars' first pick, Trayvon Walker, and we have Warren Sapp. So there you go. I'll drop that link directly in for you, Chop, and I'm going to go ahead and block this love chat stuff. What's going on?
no, hold up a second, leave it.
Leave it. Adult dating site. We don't need any of that here. Blocked. Blocked, love chat. I'm sorry. Best adult dating site. Blocked.
They want to meet me?
They probably do. So there's that link, Chop. You know, the best adult love chat is gone, so you guys can look at the new Authentic series. So there's that link in the chat for you guys. My goodness, that was like a barrage of messages, Luke.
That was the first time I've seen that happen on here.
Oh, not the first for me.
No.
You never know what people are trying to get in here. They know Ultimate Autographs is hopping. So they're like, where could we get people to click our links so we can hack them, you know? Or if it's a legit dating site, where can we get customers? I don't know.
Interesting.
Interesting theories. So, sorry, Love Chat folks. If you are watching, you have been blocked. Blocked. 2 spots to go in that Goats and Greats rep series, guys. That's coming up. 3 left in the happy hour jerseys, and 2 left in the happy hour minis. Love Chat reminds me of the B-52's Love Shack. There you go, Bob. What's that song? Is that what he's talking about, the song? Like Love Shack?
Baby
Love Shack?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's fantastic. I love that.
Oh, you already got it. My bad.
Oh, you're good, Luke. Never hurts. You know, two copies of the link are good.
This series so nice, we posted it twice. There we
Ooh,
go.
I like that. I got me a car. It's as big as a whale, says Chop. There you go. I like it. I have a feeling that Authentic Series is going to be going off the rails tonight because Chop and James are ready to ball. The Goats and Greats will be off the rails tonight for obvious reasons. We'll have a great night show, but let's have a great happy hour show. Let's fill up some breaks. Love Shack is played at every wedding reception on Earth. From that song, says Chop. Absolutely. So I know the song because my girlfriend sings it at karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm familiar with it.
I'm
One of
more
her
of a-
go-tos.
More of a rock lobster guy.
Okay, all right. You know what I sing in karaoke, Luke? I sing girl songs.
Yeah.
So, just for entertainment. So my best song that I sing is Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Okay.
I have done this on the stream. I'm not doing it again. I don't want to lose any more customers. We want these folks staying here. I'm just kidding. Actually, I feel like we gained customers after I did that. But that's like a special occasion type thing where I'll belt out Man, I Feel Like a Woman. But I've done, recently I did Baby by Justin Bieber.
Okay.
That was a crowd favorite. So those are my type of songs that I do. Gotta have a good time. They love me over there at karaoke. They're like, oh, that guy's a hoot. I do dancing, you know, performing. I don't sing great, but
choreography.
I sell it. I sell it, you know. So fantastic. What's your favorite karaoke song, guys? You guys have ever done karaoke? What is your go-to song? You have a go-to song, Luke?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I Started a Joke by the Bee Gees.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. Nice. What does that go like?
Oh, you're trying to trick me into singing on
Yeah,
it,
come
right?
on, Luke.
Nah, that's not
No,
gonna happen.
not gonna happen. Link sent. James Capel is deployed. LOL. Deploying the Capel. I like it. I like it.
Controlled with wires and levers.
He's ready to go. He's like a breaking robot.
Yeah.
Breaking robot. Chop saying "Groove is in the Heart" is a great song. That's a good one. It's a very good one. Like before I started doing the girl songs, I like to do like, you know, Bon Jovi was a good one to do. But then I was like, this is too like popular. Like Sweet Caroline, too popular. I got to pick out like girl songs because this crowd, Luke, I do it to get a reaction because this is like a very like people in their 50s and they sing a lot of 80s songs. And a lot of the guys are singing like Metallica, like this like hard, like grr. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna sing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." It's just gonna sell. So it's fantastic.
I like it.
Barracuda, that's a good one as well. I can always get the crowd going by singing Phil Collins. All right, Phil Collins. Fantastic. He's got the song from Tarzan, Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
He went all out on the Tarzan
Yeah, he
soundtrack.
did. Tarzan's a good one. I'm guessing Annie Hall and Oates, says Chop. Okay. More good stuff. Man, a lot of great karaoke stuff being mentioned here, guys. Karaoke tomorrow, Luke. I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like I play in a rec volleyball league on Wednesdays, and then we have karaoke. We either go before volleyball or after. So we actually have like, I think we might have a bye this week. So we might do full out karaoke for the full, like, you know, 2-3 hours. Because normally we stop in for like an hour. So I gotta like warm up my vocal cords. You know, it's like I'm on for so long here every day. Wednesday's supposed to be like the off day, but it's like only every other Wednesday because then there's karaoke.
You gotta get you some tea with some
Yeah.
honey in it.
I got some tea. I did have tea this morning, so there you go. Duran, absolutely, Chop. A lot of good stuff being thrown out there. Fantastic, guys. 452, guys. Let's keep those orders coming in. We've been a little bit slow over the last 10 minutes. Gonna stay on a little bit past 5. I know we're used to just 5 for happy hour, but we are looking to make it longer if it's going well. And James Capel is deployed. He's ready to go. Got 5 spots in the bell cow. Cody Eisman got himself a slot in the happy hour mini. So happy hour mini's coming up, 1 spot to go. The bell cow authentics are coming up, 1 spot to go, guys. Let's close up both of those breaks. Let's deploy some more, folks. Deploy. Fantastic. Man, we're knocking off goals today, Luke. The goal was to close out the happy hour full size. Let's ride. Done. Other goal was to do a bell cow. It's about to be done. Happy hour mini, like knocking off goals at Ultimate Autographs.
Feels good. Cross them off the checklist.
That's right. Yeah, Journey Don't Stop Believing. That's one that I also used to do at karaoke before I became a boy band, girl band singer.
You started to go underground.
Yeah, before I went
too
underground.
mainstream.
Don't Stop Believing. I mean, that might be like the most popular karaoke song. I feel like it's played all the time. I mean, someone does it, for sure. But there's one of the guy who runs the karaoke, Luke. He sings Minnie the Moocher, and he's so good at it. Like
I'm not familiar with that song.
It's like from that movie that I haven't seen, The Blues Brothers. It's like really, really good. So we got to check out that one. It's like Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho.
Oh, okay.
That's the song, and he's
Okay.
yeah, it's so good. It just anytime that guy sings it, like it's just incredible. I don't do Sweet Caroline. I don't do karaoke, but Sweet Caroline is common around here. JD, are you from Boston? Because I know they do Sweet Caroline there. Luke, you just went to Boston recently. One of my friends on Facebook, I just noticed, just went to Boston recently. I think still might be there, actually. So now I've got an itching to go to Boston. I'm jealous. He was also at Fenway, like you.
Yeah, it's a cool place. I would encourage you to check it out if you get the chance.
That like the best baseball park you've been to? Or, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd say so.
Yeah, it's like I want to go there so bad. Oh, that's right. JD's from Nebraska. I remember him telling us last night he's from Nebraska. Sorry about that, JD. Bob was born and raised in South Detroit. I didn't know that.
That's Journey.
Oh, Journey. Never mind. Okay.
He's taking the midnight train going.
Oh, yeah, he's singing the lyrics. My bad. I'm losing my mind. I'm going to say Bob's a New Jersey guy. Raised in Detroit. Didn't know that. Louis Armstrong and Bobby Darren Mack, the knife, says Bob. Okay. I like it. All right, guys. 1 to go in the happy hour mini. 1 to go in the bell cow authentic. 2 to go in the goats and greats. Want to knock out all of those breaks during happy hour. Want to knock out all of those breaks during this happy hour program. Luke, our 7 o'clock shows lately have been going 3 to 4 hours. So we'll be here all night breaking for you guys. As long as orders are coming in, we will break tonight. Happy to go for happy hour. Happy to go till 5:30 if we're hot. Does not have to be a 60-minute show. But definitely want to knock out those 3 breaks during this happy hour. So, who wants to be the hero? I'll drop the individual links in the 2 breaks that are each 1 spot away. So, here is the bell cow authentic, 1 spot to go. Then we got 1 spot to go in the happy hour mini double box break. I'll drop in the happy hour jerseys as well. 3 spots to go. That is the last happy hour jersey that we'll be ripping. So,
looks like our bell cow is filled up. Richard Cox, thank you, sir.
Richard, what's up, Richard? Richard has been making moves in the break room. A lot of folks got so pumped about that Brady helmet, the other day, but Richard won a helmet that I really liked. Tony Gonzalez authentic.
Oh, yes.
It was fantastic. So
Chief Speed, I believe.
yeah, it was nasty. So Richard, congrats on that win on Sunday. So we do need a box number 1 through 10. 1 through 10, 35 box series. We've got 1 through 10 available. So we have James Capel and Richard Cox in this break. These are like two of the all-time legends of Ultimate Autographs for orders. So got some great folks in there. Looking forward to a great break. Looking forward to a great hit coming out. It's going to be fun. Let's get the happy hour mini closed up while we do this break, guys. One spot to go. That is breaking this program. 1 to go in the Goats and Greats. Also breaking this program. Those are 2 breaks that we will definitely rip. If you're looking to hop in to 2 breaks that are coming up, do the happy hour mini and the Goats and Greats. Bell cow number 1, Chris Reitmeyer, Reginald Taglicod, James Capel, Richard Cox. So actually, Chris and Reginald are big customers too. So this is like Attack of the Legends in this break. I mean, all our customers are legends, but in terms of like sheer numbers of orders, etc., these are 4 of our big-time customers in this break. Let me know, James, Reginald, Chris, Richard. What are we thinking on a box number? I'll give you guys about a minute, and then we will go to the randomizer. But the happy hour minis are closed, Luke. We're just knocking off stuff right now.
Love to see it.
The bell cow, or not the bell cow, the goats will be closed, I'm sure, by the time we get these 2 breaks knocked off as well. I would love to rally the troops and close out the happy hour jersey. Get you guys in for that Chase wheel spin. Richard wants 9. Thank you, Richard. 9 going off the ticker in the bell cow.
Oh, they're in the back room. I'll be right
That's
back.
right. Yeah, you're good. So we have the first 10 to start. All right, here we go, guys. 10 clicks on the randomizer. The first Bell Cow Authentic Series. A lot of shots for James Capel. He's got 5 of these. But Chris, Richard, Reginald, known to single spot snipe. Great list of names here. All right, Reginald's up top in the NFC North. James Capel's got the NFC South, NFC East. Richard Cox in the NFC West. James has the AFC North. James could be Jerome Bettis. James has the AFC South. Could be Marshall Faulk on that Colts. Chris Reitmeyer, AFC East. And James has the AFC West. That could be, of course, AFC West Terrell Davis, Luke. A lot of possibilities. Here we go. Bell Cow number 1, box 9 out of 35. Let's go. What do we have here? No, it's authentic. Gotta see what it is. Come on out. Ooh. I like this one. It's a recent Hall of Famer. It is a Cowboys great receiver. He's known for catching Hail Marys. It is Drew Pearson, Hall of Fame 21, former Super Bowl champ. It is the NFC East. It is Cowboys fan James Capel taking home the beautiful, authentic Eclipse, Drew Pearson. Very nice. JSA certified there on Mr. Pearson. Hall of Fame 21. That silver ink really looks great on that black helmet, Luke. Fantastic, James Capel. 88 for the Cowboys. That's like the receiver number.
Yep.
It's a good one.
Now, CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb's going to have a lot of responsibilities. I know they had some injuries in camp today as well for the Cowboys. Cooper's gone. CeeDee Lamb's going to get a lot of looks. Congrats, Mr. Capel, on the Bell Cow Drew Pearson Authentic. Been deployed and winning.
Deployment initiated.
I love it.
Hey, we've got that happy hour mini. I got that up for you, Cal.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Happy Hour Mini. We got Jason, Jay, Chris, Alex, Zach, Cody, and Brandon. Happy Hour Mini double box break, guys. Drop me 2 box numbers if you are in that break. Jason is, I think, a new guy as of last night. So, Jason, welcome back to the break room. Had a good time last night. We are glad to have you back in the breaks today. Obviously, Jay, Chris, Alex, Zach, Cody, Brandon, all those guys returning customers. Glad to have you as well.
Of course.
So, now I'm getting the Barracks messed up because there's Brandon Barrick, who I think is a Colts fan. Then there's Zach Barrick, who's a Packers fan. But I'm not sure because there's Tony Barrick, who's the dad as well. So there's a lot of Barracks out there. A lot of Barracks out there. 2 box numbers, gentlemen. 2 box numbers. Let's tackle the Goats and Greats next. 1 spot to go. Goats and Greats. 3 to go in the happy hour jerseys. I'll give you guys about a minute, and then I'll let the randomizer pick box numbers. Box numbers in our happy hour mini. A lot of headliners left in this series. Pretty fresh, pretty new into the happy hour mini. A lot of headliners left. Heisman. So Heisman for the Heisman. We got Cody Heisman. His name is Heisman on YouTube.
Okay.
So that's legendary. He's going with box 23. 23 will do for MJ. Cody, one more. One more, Cody, or anyone else in that break. One more box number. Happy Hour Mini. I love that name, Heisman. Fun fact, Luke, you might know this. I don't know if you do. I mean, I learned this not too long ago. Joe Theismann's name was actually pronounced Joe Theismann, but they wanted him to become Heisman, so they changed his name, his pronunciation, to Theismann. The Notre Dame, PR guy, so it was Theismann for the Heisman.
Okay.
So his name is actually Joe Theismann, but it went to Theismann, so he rolled with it. 15 and 23. 15 for my favorite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. 23 for maybe my favorite basketball player ever, Michael Jordan. So those are pretty legendary box numbers there. Thank you, Cody. We'll get you guys randomized 10 times for your divisions. We'll knock out this happy hour mini. Here we go. 10 clicks. Let's get it. Fantastic. Love these double box breaks. Happy Hour Minis is great because it's actually only $40. It's even cheaper than our other minis. And a great entry point, guys. And this will be the chase going forward for happy hour shows. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Brandon Barrick up top in the NFC North. We got Chris Reitmeyer in the NFC South. It is Alex A, NFC East. Jay Cotton, NFC West. Jason Hazelwood, AFC North. Zach Barrick, AFC South. Cody Eisman, AFC East, can get the Tua Mini. That's one I want to see in the series. And then Jason Hazelwood, just a sheer look at that Josh Jacobs chrome. So, happy hour mini, double box break. First happy hour mini break of the show. We're going to go with box 15 first. Then we'll move on to 23 next. All right, here we go. What do we have in here? All right, Bob will like this one. It is time for the highest paid linebacker in the NFL. And I think Zach Barrick is a Colts fan. How about Darius Leonard, highest paid linebacker in the NFL, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 3 Pro Bowls, led the league in forced fumbles. Last year, led the league in tackles as a rookie. Darius Leonard, AFC South. That is Zach Barrick. How about it, Zach? He is now Shaquille Leonard, Bob tells us. But this is definitely Darius Leonard back then on the beautiful Colts Lunar Mini. Headliner hit in this series, too, by the way. Fantastic, Zach. Gotta love that. So, box 15, the Patty Ice box. Pretty good, Luke.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Zach, if you're watching, let me know if you are, in fact, the Colts fan. Barrett says Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Leonard, baby. Gotta love it. Brandon, who's the Colts fan? Is that you or is that Zach that's the Colts fan? Someone's gonna be happy. I mean, even if it's not you, gift your brother the mini. That is a great gift for sure. All right. Headliner hitting the first one. What do we have in 23? Oh, Love Chat's in here again, Luke. Love Chat is in here again. They can't get enough of the break room. Let me pull out the mini here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Double box break.
I hit ban restream bot.
Perfect. Here we go. It's another headliner. It is one of the headliners in the series. How about Mean Joe Green on the Eclipse Steelers mini? Joe Green, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, famous Coca-Cola commercial, 4-time Super Bowl champ, twice the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 10 Pro Bowls, Mean Joe Green, a 1970s All-Decade team. That is Jason Hazelwood, AFC North. It is the defense headliner break. Mean Joe Green, Darius Leonard. 2 headliners coming out. Congratulations, guys. Fantastic. All right, here we go. Ban. Add to block list and restream chat. See you later. Hopefully they don't come back again, Luke. But fantastic hit, Jason and Zach. That is how we do at Happy Hour Minis. That was quite a double box break. 2 headliners like that.
That Joe Green is sick. I love that.
Beautiful.
Clips.
Yeah, I love the yellow auto on the black. That is very nice. Happy Hour Minis are fun.
They're happening.
They're happening. They're hot. Please tell me the Goats and Greats is closed.
Not yet.
Oh, let's get that closed up, guys. Let's get the Goats and Greats closed up. 1 spot to go. Hate to leave that 1 spot hanging. All right. Congratulations, Jason. We were talking the other day about best Jasons like out there.
Voorhees.
He was brought up.
Yeah.
I brought up Sudeikis. I'm a big Ted Lasso guy. I like Jason Sudeikis.
Kid.
Jason Kidd. I can't remember if we brought up Jason Kidd.
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. He's great, strong guy, just a beast. Jason Bourne. Obviously, we had Jason Amer, Jason Jarrett. Now we have Jason Hazelwood, Jason Eaton. Is Love Chat there in Burr Ridge? Also says Bob. Yeah, Love Chat is probably like hanging out in like the 2-mile radius. Looking up, they're looking for the most happening streams in the Burr Ridge area. And they're like ultimate autographs. It just keeps coming up. Keeps coming up as the #1 stream in the area. Jason Giambi, Matt Solis. That's a good one.
Okay.
Not heard Jason Giambi.
Jason Newstead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of Jasons. All right, guys. 1 spot to go in the Goats and Greats. Let's get this knocked out during the happy hour show. 1 to go. Dropping that link in the chat. Jason and the Argonauts, says Bob. Okay. Is that a band?
If it is, I'm not familiar.
Sounds like, I don't know what that is. I don't get the reference. It sounds like a band, though.
The film, 1963.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Jason Alexander, says Matt. That is George from Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
George isn't here. I can't pick up the phone. One of my friends has that as his ringtone. At one point he did. So, and his answering machine.
What a great character.
Absolutely. Jason Hayward is a prospect, says Steven. Jason Hayward was a huge prospect for the Braves. I think he had a home run like his first ever game. Then he came to the Cubs, and he gave that motivational speech during that rain delay, won the World Series. It was fantastic. Steven, how you hanging with the trade deadline today? I think some Cubs guys are actually staying put, which Steven actually probably is not happy about.
No.
Steven was very passionate last
Tear it all
night.
down.
He's like, tear it down, rebuild, get the top prospects. I get the rebuild, but I want to have someone that's left. And Wilson Contreras is fantastic, at least my opinion. So, one spot to go, guys. Goats and Greats. Let's get that closed up. We got 3 to go in the last happy hour jersey. So, Luke, we're not going anywhere until we close out the Goats and Greats. One spot to go. We got to get that knocked off. Guys, let's get it closed up. I'm cool with those 2 staying, says Steven. All right, perfect. Good. I'm good, Steven. After last night, I wasn't sure, but we're good. As long as we extend them, that's a good point. Hopefully they can extend those guys, especially Contreras. Hap, okay, I would like him to stay, but I'm not as invested in Hap. Contreras, though, he's fantastic. So, Wilson. Bob also saying Jason Alexander. So, Bob and Matt are on the same wavelength. Goats and Greats is closed out, and we're knocking off slots in that next Belcow Authentic as well. So, fantastic. I think you misinterpreted my thoughts, Steven. I probably did. I apologize, Steven, if I did. I don't know. I know Steven is all aboard on what the Cubs are doing with the rebuild. I'm sorry if I did misinterpret your thoughts, Steven. I want to have someone to rebuild around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start a rebuild, I want at least one big name to be left.
Give me a catcher with bad defense. Build around him.
There you go. That's funny. Mike Piazza was a catcher with bad defense, and he was great for a long time.
That's true. He was.
Piazza.
All right.
All right. We got Goats and Greats number 1 coming up, guys. Drop us a box number for the Goats and Greats. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Didn't hear anything about them being extended. So I prepared for the worst, and I agree with that, says Steven. All right. Hopefully someone gets extended. Yanks got rid of one of those in Gary Sanchez. Okay, there you go. Luke, you mentioned Joey Gallo as well.
Yeah,
so dead weight. Like, those guys were so good a couple years ago, and now they're not even good enough for the current Yankees. Reginald's ready. Goats and Greats. Box 11. Thank you, Reggie. Got 11 off the ticker. We'll randomize 10 clicks, guys. Goats and Greats. It's going to be fun. If you guys want to get in on the Chase Wheel Spin, fill out the happy hour jerseys. 3 spots to go. Happy hour jerseys. Goats and Greats. 11 from Reggie. All right, 10 clicks on the randomizer, guys. Good luck. Goats and Greats. This has been a great series so far. Looks like we'll be trying to compete sooner rather than later. I'm a guy that, I'm not a huge rebuild guy, Luke. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Sometimes you do have to do it, but I'm like a win now guy. I live in the moment.
Always got to put the best foot forward.
That's right. All right, Chris Reitmeyer up top. Chris has the NFC North. This could be Brett Favre. It could be Randy Moss. Jeff Dickinson, NFC South. Jeff could be Tom Brady. Joe's got the NFC East. Jeff has the NFC West. Could be Joe Montana. Jeff has the AFC North. Jason, the AFC South. We got Brent in the AFC East. Could be Brady. Could be Marino. Reginald Tagliacott, AFC West. Could be the helmet that I most want to see in this series. The one, the only, Patty Ice, Patrick Mahomes. Here we go. Goats and Greats number 1, guys. Good luck. Folks, good luck. Let's pull some fire. Pretty much everything so far in this series, Luke, headliner or not, has been fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. All replicas, but all fantastic, like I said. Guys, make sure you get onto eBay and bid on the breaks that are closing up for our next Goats and Greats eBay break for tomorrow night's show.
Pick your team.
Pick your team. I'll drop that link in for you guys. But, like I said, everything in this series is great. How about the GOAT defensive player himself? It's the Goats and Greats series. Lawrence Taylor. Beautiful lunar, beautiful autograph. 3-time defensive player of the year that is tied for The most ever with J.J. Watt and Aaron Donald. This guy even won an MVP as a defensive player. Lawrence Taylor, everyone was afraid of him, and rightfully so. NFC East, look at who wins. Joe G. He's already won a John Riggins. He's won a Rick Upchurch. Now a Lawrence Taylor. He did them all with one spot.
This guy,
Joe, the Snipe Master. Joe, you out there, Joe. Let us know because you are cleaning out the breaks right now. Lawrence Taylor, beautiful looking lunar replica, JSA certified Joe. Please tell us you're out there because I want to hear Joe's reaction because he's having himself a happy hour. Get it? Happy hour. It's been a very happy hour for him. Joe G. Absolutely. Fantastic Joe. Lawrence Taylor. He can't get enough of these breaks. Can't get enough. All right. Rolling during happy hour, Luke.
yes, sir.
Rolling during happy hour. New era of happy hour with all the breaks available. And here, Joe is in the chat. Joe says, wow, let's go. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. JD says, nice, Joe. Congrats. So, good to know Joe's out there. He's having himself a day.
Yes, he is.
He's having himself a day. Joe, tune in tonight. Get your spots in for the 7 p.m. show. Maybe close out the happy hour jerseys. I mean, he's got the capital with these helmets coming in. So those will be shipped pretty soon. Hopefully you get them before the weekend. So, good stuff. Congrats, Joe. That's Steven. Absolutely. It is fantastic. Very nice, Joe. Retooling, not rebuilding, says Steven. That's fair. Holy crazy. Thank you, says Joe. It is actually crazy.
Right.
I believe he's had like all of those, Luke, I think were with one spot. Like sniping all three of those helmets.
Laying in the bushes.
Laying in the bushes. Joe. And we had Joe Green coming out earlier, so it's like, it's a Joe day. Talk about famous Jasons. What about famous Joes?
Joe Aguilar.
Joe Aguilar. Joe G is up there for sure after today.
After this past hour, it's definitely Joe
After
G.
the past hour, he is the guy. All right, guys, it is 5:20. We're pretty open on the break page. We have 5 to go in the bell cow. We have 3 to go in the happy hour jerseys, 2 to go in the hockey pucks. So, Luke, I'm going to give the customers 8 minutes. It's my lucky number. 8 minutes. If we close out a break or get within 1 or 2 spots, we'll stay on a little longer. Looking at the happy hour show, if it's going well, this could be a show that goes more than an hour. We do obviously have to prepare for 7 o'clock, though, so we do got to cap it at some point. You know, like, if it's going insane, maybe 6. We want to play it by ear. But
Steamroll right
just
through.
steamroll right into the 7 p.m. show. Got to get a dinner break, maybe. Maybe like a 20-minute break. Cool off the vocal glands.
Just right through.
Just right through.
Right.
We'll play it by ear, guys. If the orders are coming in, we're happy to make this happy hour show much longer than an hour. But you guys do got to fill up the happy hour jerseys by 5:28. Otherwise, we'll do the chase wheel spin at 5:28, Luke. We got the happy hour mini and the happy hour full-size folks already in there. So I'll drop the happy hour jersey link. It's the last happy hour jersey we're doing. 4 boxes left in that series. The remaining boxes, other than the one, are going back into inventory for a new series. We do have an Odell Beckham, though. So 25% shot to get that. So I recommend the happy hour jerseys. And the other break we can get knocked off potentially this show is the bell cow. 5 to go fresh authentics. And also we got 2 to go in the hockey pucks. I'll drop those links in directly, guys. 7 minutes to close out the happy hour jerseys. Otherwise, we'll roll with the 16 names so far for the chase wheel spin. We've got, let's see, 16 names. These are the folks from the breaks today, Luke. Fantastic. So we knocked out the happy hour full size last one. We knocked out a happy hour mini, a goats and greats, a bell cow. Let's ride. I mean, we're doing some boxes this show. 3, 5, 6 boxes, looks like. Fun show.
Definitely with a new little twist, like you said.
Loving it. I think folks will catch on that the happy hour, two things are different. First and foremost, all breaks are now during happy hour. Secondly, we are willing to go over an hour, guys. It does not have to be an hour. So I think those two things are going to keep folks interested, keep buying in the happy hour, and start a new happy hour era here at Ultimate Autographs. So love it. Love it, guys. Thank you very much for filling up the breaks. And Luke, honestly, I really want to knock out this happy hour jersey. It's just bothering me that it's there. We might leave it up just for 7, just so we knock it out,
It needs to have its farewell.
It needs to have a farewell. So I know I also want to knock out the back-to-back minis. There are 8 spots to go in that. We are going to have a fresh mini helmet series we can hopefully drop mid-show tonight. So the chase tonight's going to be the back-to-back minis. There'll be one break for tonight's 7 p.m. show of back-to-back minis. You guys will have a 1 in 8 chance at winning the chase wheel spin. So that'll be a lot of fun tonight. So who wants to close out the happy hour jerseys? Who else wants to do 1 more break, 2 more breaks during happy hour? If you guys want to, we will make it happen. You guys just got to get those orders coming in. A lot of orders today, though. Busy.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for making this a great show. Joe's been rolling. He's the happy hour MVP. Give him the MVP status.
Right now, at least.
Right now.
There's
Who knows?
4 minutes. Who knows what could happen?
Well, what could happen, imagine if we close out, say, the goats and greats. James Capo deploys himself, gets all 8 slots, and he pulls a goat. If you hit one of those helmets, you are winning automatically. If you hit the Brady, as great as these helmets are that Joe's won, one Brady is actually even greater. That's what makes that series so good.
Right? 2 chances at him in there as well.
2 Bradys in there. My goodness. So, guys, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We'll see where we're at in the next 4 minutes. Unless we've closed out the happy hour jerseys, though, we are moving on to the chase wheel spin. So, guys want to get added in on that chase wheel spin list? Close up the happy hour jerseys. Ready to go. Those pucks still at 2 to go. They're pesky, those pucks, Luke. Pesky pucks.
So moving.
We'll get them out, though. We'll get
yeah.
those out for sure. I'd like to say tonight. So, hit of the happy hour show, Luke. I like the Lawrence Taylor person. What do you think? Hit of the happy hour show.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the New York helmets we pulled. That Riggins was pretty cool.
All right, let's put them both up so folks can see what we got during happy hour.
Or you know what? I'm going to say the Joe Green, the mini.
Joe Green mini. Wow, we had a lot of great hits during happy hour. My goodness. What do you guys think? Our customers, our viewers, hit of the happy hour show. You like the Lawrence Taylor replica, the Joe Green mini, and let me pull up the John Riggins authentic because, these are all legends. I like the Lawrence Taylor because I love the auto, and I'm a fan of full-size helmets. I do think this Riggins one is good too, though. All 3. You can't go wrong with any one of these 3. What do we think, guys? Hit of the show: John Riggins, Lawrence Taylor, or Joe Green? Joe Green's getting put in the back. Let's put him up there in the front. Joe, you got to be in the front.
Joey.
We won't leave you behind. And let me make sure this Jets helmets, they can fully see what's going on. So, last call for orders before the chase wheel spin, guys. And if you guys want to get your opinion heard, let us know what you thought the hit of the show was. We did knock out a spot in the happy hour jerseys, though.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you want to get in on that chase wheel spin? Let's close it up in the next minute. Cody Eisman got a spot. Come on, guys. Happy hour jerseys. Happy to add them to the chase wheel spin. 2 spots to go. Get that series knocked out this show, Luke.
Let's do it.
Happy hour jerseys are going to be done tonight regardless. I want to knock out these last 2 spots. I'll give them 3 more minutes. I'll be nice. 5:30, guys, is the cutoff. We get the happy hour jerseys done by 5:30. You're in on the Chase Wheel Spin. We get them done while we do the Chase Wheel Spin. We'll rip it this program too. But Luke, the happy hour jerseys are gone today regardless. If we don't close them this show, we'll leave them up, close them tonight. But it's going to be the last happy hour jersey. Let's send it off properly.
Right. I want to have a nice like in memoriam video. I'll work on that between shows maybe.
In memoriam video. That's fantastic. Love that. So let us know, guys. Let us know if you want to close out the happy hour jerseys. 2-minute warning, traditional NFL fashion. 2-minute warning for the happy hour jerseys, guys. Otherwise, like, we do get off to having a box early in the show as well for tonight, which is not the worst thing. I hate to leave it hanging, but we'll see. We will see. It's been a slow move on the happy hour jerseys. A lot of stuff has been hot today. Did start the show with 4. We're down to 2. We're so close. 2 to go, guys. Come on now. 2 minutes. Let's add you on the Chase Wheel Spin. You got a 25% chance to hit an OBJ jersey. You guys can call out the box number. Let's get the happy hour jerseys closed up. Come on. Who's going to be the hero? Who wants to get this done? Who wants to see a sweet happy hour jersey? Luke, I will warn you that wheel is hanging on by a thread.
It really is.
Like, last night, like, it almost fell on Steven.
Oh, no.
So be careful. We don't want to hurt the wheel. We don't want to hurt anything else. It's been spun so many times.
Yeah, getting rickety.
It's getting rickety. Hanging on by a thread. Just want to forewarn you on that. All right, 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute. A last call for the happy hour jerseys or any other happy hour breaks. If anything fails while we do the Chase Wheel Spin, we will rip it. Otherwise, those breaks will fill up tonight at 7. So if you did get a spot into any of our breaks, like we have 5 spots left in the bell cow, those will rip tonight at 7. And anything that didn't fill will rip tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So let us know what you guys are feeling. We are good to rip at 7. So Luke, it's 5:30. I've been very generous. I did say 5:28 originally. So we'll move on to the Chase Wheel Spin. If we do close out the happy hour jersey, we'll rip it. But those folks will not be a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. Here we go. 10 clicks on the randomizer. Top spot is taking home a Chase Wheel Spin. 10 clicks. Let's go. 16 names. Give you guys a gift card. See what we got here. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's Chris Reitmeyer after 9. 10th and final click. It is Chris Reitmeyer again. So it was destiny for Chris to win this. Destiny for Chris. We'll give Chris about a minute. Otherwise, Luke will start on 1. Luke, you're looking nervous.
Yeah, you ain't kidding about this thing.
Hold it tight.
Yeah.
Hold it tight. So got to let Dylan know, because if Dylan gives it a big old spin, it's going to just break everything.
You're trapped underneath it.
He might. Dylan might. Chris, you out there, Chris. 30 seconds, Chris. If we hear from you, we will start on whatever number you want. Otherwise, we will start on 1. Bueller, you out there, Mr. Reitmeyer. Overall, though, a great happy hour show, Luke. It's been a lot of fun.
I'd say so.
A lot of breaks, a lot of fun chatter. Folks being deployed today. I mean, karaoke talk. It's been fun. All right, Chris is usually active in the chat, so if we haven't heard him, that means that he went for a dinner break. Maybe he went for his own personal happy hour. But we imagine he'll be back tonight at 7, so we will start on 1 on the Chase Wheel Spin, 1 on the Chase Wheel Spin. We'll see what Chris is taking home.
Sad day when this thing flies off.
Hold it tight.
Here we go.
What we got?
We are at 40.
All right, Luke, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling really nice because
All right.
it was right after you spun the wheel. Chris came in with 13.
Try it again.
We'll try on 13, Chris. You can have the higher number. You can either have whatever ends up higher. So if this is more than 40, we'll give it to you. If it's less than 40, we'll give you that. So here we go.
From 13.
From 13. Big money. Big money.
20.
All right, so the first one is what we'll go. We'll go with the 40.
All right.
It was so freaky because I looked at the chat. You had just started spinning, and I was like, I'm not going to have you stop the wheel. So I was like waiting. So, Chris, you're welcome, man. It looks like the first wheel spin, though, was what was meant to be.
Yeah.
So, Chris saying you guys are great. You are great, Chris. So we'll go with $40 gift card you can spend in the breaks tonight, Mr. Reitmeyer. That'll do it for happy hour, guys. 93 minutes of fun breaks. Tonight at 7 is the 7 p.m. primetime show. That show has been going minimum 3 hours lately. Could be 4, could be 5, could be 2, depends. As long as orders are coming in, we'll keep ripping boxes. We'll see you guys tonight at 7. We'll have some great series. 2 Tom Brady's in that Goats and Greats. A fresh, authentic series. It's going to be a lot of fun. See you right back here tonight.